So here's another quick little video. We're going to do some repairs on my friend's daughter's 2001 Ford Escape. Some paint chips we're going to fix up, and a bumper was backed into, so we are going to fix that, weld it together, some JB weld and whatnot. We'll see what we can do to patch it up and make it nice and solid. Also, there is a couple taillights. We've found a couple at the wrecker, so we're going to be putting those on too. Go just kind of glance along the front here. We got some pretty decent chips, but they are down to the primer, so that's good. They're not rusting, but they're all along the front of here, and then there's a few on the side fender and around. So we're gonna take a look at that. Here's the crack in the bumper. We're gonna pull the bumper off. There's take the grill off, a couple bolts there underneath here, and there's a few inside the fender, little clips that we're just gonna have to take out right there. So here's the tail lights, the classic red tape. Got a little paint peeling, couple spots there, and on this corner here, and broken light there. So we'll be replacing those with some junkyard replacements. So what I've done here now is I've taken some solvent cleaner and cleaned the paint chips, and we picked up some Duplicolor Perfect Match. There was no paint pen for it, so what I'll be doing is spraying into a lid, and I've got a paintbrush there, and I'll be dabbing, filling up the cracks, the chips there. So what we'll be doing is filling up the chips a couple coats or more till it's higher than the surface of the paint. We'll take some 800 then 2000 grit probably, and sand it down really good, and then take the buffer to it, and you won't even know they were there. Alright, we got the bumper off. The last two nut and bolt like this, holding on front fender right there. Really hard. We got a long extension to a power drill down here up through the fender with a 10 mil on the end to take that off. You need to hold it with some pliers on the back. Really tricky. Alright, so we have bumpers cracked on this seam here along this edge. So what I've done is I just scuffed it up a bit. I got some more plastic and I melted it here with the hot iron, and I've smoothed it all out here best I can, kind of going around to strengthen the area here. So this will dry nice and hard. Get that in there like that. It's already dried up over here, so should seal up that cracked edge pretty nicely. There you go. Let that cool. Alright, so the bumper's back on. We've got all the bolts in. Toughest one, of course. Had to get these guys back in. There's a bolt and a nut above it. About rip all the skin off your hands. You got to pull the fender liner back. Might have been easier if I'd taken the wheel right off, but I was lazy. So I've touched up a lot of the rock chips on the front here. Paint wasn't quite right color. It was supposed to have been, I don't know if white fades or not, but there we go. Just did a quick cut with some cutting compound, and I'm just going to do a quick polish, and she's done. Bumper on, and we got some new junkyard tail lights. Pop those babies in there, all good to go. So there's a quick little fix for my buddy Kenny, his daughter's little car. Got it all fixed up, and if you like what you see here or any questions or comments, point them out down below, and be sure to like and subscribe. See you soon.